Hello. You don't know who I am. I'm Mid-Mask of the YouTube channel Mid-Mask. Normally, if you're new around here, I do Gary's Mod animations, but today I am doing a Dungeons and Dragons video. That might be a little surprising to you. Maybe it's not. Maybe you fully expected this by the title of the video. Well, congratulations. You're about to learn the 5 things not to do when you're a new player playing Dungeons and Dragons. Let's start with number 1. The DM has the final say. Now, this should go without saying, but a lot of people, especially me when I first started, didn't really get that. Because, let me tell you a little story about something I did that's still a little bit embarrassing to me to this day. I had a character who was macho, big character, big guy. I took the DM's job of making up the world, and I said, there's a man in the alleyway, and I go talk to him. And my dungeon master's like, no, there's not. There's not a guy in there. And I was like, yes, there is. My DM, being a very nice man, said, okay, there is a man in the alleyway. But after the session, he was like, man, you can't be doing that. You can't be forcing things the way you want it. It's the dungeon master's job. He has the final say. Number 2, something that you should never do. When you make a level 1 character, level 2, level 3, don't make him a king. Don't make them a dragon slayer, because you are level 3. A dragon can hit you. He can look at you funny, and you're gone. You are disintegrated into mulch. Temper your character to the expectation of where you're supposed to be. If you're level 1, maybe you're a farmer who got some magical little powers. Maybe you're a knight or a soldier in training. Temper your expectations. Number 3, when you're in combat, your turn is your turn for a reason. Don't try to ask questions or try to do things on someone else's turn. Now, this might seem obvious. Really, it might. But you'd be surprised how many people try to, just start talking during someone else's turn. Let them have their turn, and when it's yours, ask as many questions as you want. That is your time slot to do what you need to do. Number 4, when your character dies, or if you're lucky, be aware that that is part of the game. Or your dungeon master might have a plan for your character in the afterlife. Maybe there was an afterlife quest they have planned. Don't get upset. I got upset when my first character died. In fact, it was my first character ever who died. I believe only 8 or so sessions in. So I get it. It can be frustrating, it can be saddening, because, you put work into that character. You thought about that character. But hey, it's part of the game, and your dungeon master will help you make a new experience, a new character. You can move on. And you'll get over it eventually. I did. It's a character's a character. It's a piece of fiction. Nothing worth getting upset over. Number 5. Be nice. You rolled your eyes, didn't you? You went, oh, I've heard that before. I'm sure that this is just a video that will tell me nothing good. It will tell you something good. Being nice is very important, especially to your dungeon master, because they decide everything that will happen to you. Your character dying, what items they get, all of the above. Now, I'm not saying you should be nice only for superficial reasons, such as getting magical items in a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. I just mean, have fun. Let everyone have fun. Don't get upset when something doesn't go your way. If you get stunned for 8 turns in a row, that's how the dice go. Maybe afterwards you can talk to your dungeon master about, hey, I didn't like the stun mechanics. Maybe we can do something about that. And most dungeon masters would be like, alright, yeah, sure, alright, we'll do something about it. Just talk, communicate. It is the most important thing to do as a new player. You are learning. You are trying to figure things out. So just have fun and learn. That's all Dungeons and Dragons is about. So, that was the first video of Dungeons and Dragons on this channel. I hope you enjoyed. It was probably quite short, given that the recording time is enhanced. Yeah, very short. I'm gonna do more of these. This was kind of fun, actually. I figured out how to do lighting with the big glorious ring lights to my side. So, hope you enjoyed. Have a good night, evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Adios.